Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Thursday, March 10th, 2022. State prisoners who already were paid just pennies per hour have been handed a 42% pay cut by the Michigan Department of Corrections, and all of this is amid rising inflation. The prisoners who train dogs used to get 33 cents per hour, but were recently told their pay has been cut to 19 cents an hour. Prison officials said a former deputy director made a mistake by authorizing the higher pay rate in the first place. Some Michigan prisoners are paid as little as 74 cents a day, or about 9 cents an hour, for their prison jobs. Prisoners typically receive room and board, but they face higher prices than the public when they buy food, toiletries, or other goods from the prison canteen contractor. With inflation soaring, the department could not identify the last time state prisoners received a general pay increase, but records show it's been more than 20 years.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I'm a columnist at the Detroit Free Press. Did you hope that your tax refund would pay for a trip to Disney World? But maybe the ugly truth is that your refund will only take you as far as Toledo. During the first month of the tax season, the Internal Revenue Service has issued nearly 30 million tax refunds through February 25th. The average refund hit $3,473. That's actually up 15% from a year ago. But remember, the IRS only started processing returns about 3 weeks later than usual last year. So, numbers are really hard to compare. Some taxpayers are clearly seeing less money or even owing money when they're filing their returns. What's causing the trouble? Well, it's a long list, including taxable unemployment benefits on 2021 returns. Many people last year took advantage of a one-time break and didn't have to pay taxes on jobless benefits in 2020. The child tax credit. A good part of that money was received upfront in 2021 through advance monthly payments, and that money isn't available now. Many people also went back to work last year after the short but deep recession in 2020. Some are even seeing higher wages, which could put them in a higher tax bracket. And the stock market did perform well, and some could be dealing with capital gains taxes. Best bet, get your taxes prepared before the April 18th deadline to better prepare yourself if you end up owing money.
Greta Van Fleet, a Frankenmuth-bred hard rock band, rose to international success in the 2010s. From early bar and festival appearances to Grammy Awards, the band is a Michigan fan favorite. After losing years to the pandemic, the band is launching their global, months-long Dreams in Gold tour to make up for it. They'll begin with 5 whole Michigan Arena shows, starting Thursday in Kalamazoo and winding up Wednesday at Eastern Michigan University. In an interview with the Free Press, drummer Danny Wagner said, "We miss our Michigan crowd and fans, our friends and family, dearly. During most of the pandemic, we didn't really even get to see our own family very much, despite all the time we had off. We just found that it would be very fitting to start off the tour in the hometown."
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The Big Ten has officially dipped their toes into the March Madness pool. Last night was the first round of Big Ten tournament action on the men's side, and today we've got a full slate of second-round hoops action going on at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. For the second time in just a handful of days, Michigan State takes on Maryland. That game is scheduled for 6:30 p.m. on the Big Ten Network. However, it is the first game of the day, also on the Big Ten Network, that is considered the headliner. The number 8 seed Michigan Wolverines face off against the number 9 seed Indiana Hoosiers. It is quite possible that the winner of today's game takes a step closer in reaching the NCAA tournament. There is another, possibly even more important reason for today's game. Head coach Juwan Howard returns to the sidelines after serving a 5-game suspension for his actions in a 77-63 loss to Wisconsin in February. For the first time since then, Howard spoke to the media on Wednesday afternoon.
I can come with 1,000 excuses, but I'm not. I take full ownership for my actions. And I can talk about the timeout. We can discuss the pull on the arm. We can talk about the words we exchanged with coaches. But all that will be excuses. The main thing is that was not the right way how I should carry myself as a head coach at the fine institution like the University of Michigan.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. I'll see you tomorrow.